Hi team, welcome to today's workout. Thank you so much for joining me today. Before we get started, I will remind you, please make sure to check in once we are finished today. You can do that just below the video player here. As well, please make use of the stretching video that is also available to you to leave your body feeling nice and healthy and happy. All right? So today's workout, we're going to do 4 exercise circuits with a core focus. How this is going to work is we're going to have 4 exercises. We're going to do each exercise for a set amount of reps. We're going to do each circuit twice. After those 2 rounds, we'll take a quick break, grab some water, and then we'll move on to the next one. I'll show you how to do everything before we even do it. So let's get started. Number 1, we're going to do 10 per side hydrants, 20 hip rotations, 20 bicep curls, and then we are back to those hip rotations for a second time per circuit. All right? So, like I said, I'll show you how to do these things, and then we will get started. So, hydrants, we're going to get down into something called table position. So we're going to be down on our hands and knees, just like so. We're going to shift all of our weight over to one of our legs at a time. Keeping the leg with no weight on it bent, we're just going to lift our knees straight out to the side till we feel a small squeeze in our hips. So up, back down, up, back down. Keep your core nice and tight on this one. The only thing that should be moving is your leg. Don't twist around towards that knee to get more of a range of motion. We're just lifting that knee up to the side. We're going to do 10 on one leg, then we're going to switch over and do 10 on the other. After that, we are switching to hip rotations. So hip rotations, we're going to start laying down on our backs with our knees bent up towards the ceiling, just like this. I like to put my arms out in a T shape to help with stability. From here, what we're going to do is we're just going to drop our knees from side to side, just like this, keeping in mind that the higher up you place your feet, the tougher they are going to be, all right? So we're going to do 20 in total or 10 per side, however you'd like to count those. After that, we are switching to 20 bicep curls. So bicep curls, you're going to need some sort of weights, whether that's dumbbells, soup cans, water bottles, whatever you have. We're going to start feet shoulder width apart with a slight bend in our knees. We're going to glue our elbows to our ribs, using them as a hinge point. We're just going to curl our weights all the way up, all the way back down. Make sure you're getting that arm nice and straight without locking your elbow, all right? All the way down, so we're working all of the muscle. If we stop in the middle, we're only working part of it, okay? We want to make sure we're working the whole thing. So up and down, 20 of those. Then we are back to our 20 hip rotations, all right? So let's get started here, team, with our hydrants, 10 per side. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, and 3. So just lifting that knee up, squeezing that hip at the top, and 6, or feeling that squeeze rather, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching sides. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Keep going, team. 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching to our hip rotations. First 20 of these for our first round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Keep going, team. 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, going all the way up to 20. Stay with me now. Keeping in mind, the higher up your feet are from the floor, the tougher these are going to be. All right, 15, 16, almost there, 17. Just dropping your knees side to side. 19 and 20. All right, bicep curls. First round of these, switching 20. Grab your weights. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, and 3. Remember to curl all the way up, all the way back down. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Halfway through, 11 and 12, 13, 14, almost there, 15, 16. Stay with me now, team. Remember to always keep that slight bend in your knees when working with arm weights. 19 and 20. All right, hip rotations. Second time in our first round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. And 2. And then we're going to switch back to our hydrants to start our second round. 5, 6, 7. Stay with me now, team. 8, 9, and 10. We're halfway through. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Stay with me now. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, switching to our hydrants, starting our second round. Here we go, team. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Keep going, team. 5 and 6. Just lifting that knee up, feeling that squeeze in your hip. 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching sides. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome work, team. Stay with me now. And 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching to our hip rotations. First time in our second round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going, team. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Halfway. 11, 12, 13. The higher up those feet are, the tougher they're going to be. If you start with them high and end with them low, that's completely fine. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, switching to our bicep curls for our final time in this round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Keep going, team. 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're halfway through. 11, and 12, 13. Almost there, team. 14, 15, 16. Almost there. 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, final hip rotations here, team, and then we will take a break. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay with me now. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Halfway through now. 11, almost done. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Stay with me, team. Almost there. 18, 19, and 20. Whew. All right. Awesome job, team. Circuit 1 is done. Let's take this quick break. We'll grab some water, and then we'll move on to the next one, all right? Whew. All right, team, take a deep breath with me. Here we go, and in, and out. All right, Moving on, team number 2, we are going to do 30-second squat hold, 10 per side apple pickers, 20 tricep dips. Then we are back for that second time with those 10 per side apple pickers. I'll show you how to do these things and then we will get started. So a squat hold, basically what we're going to do, we're going to do a regular squat and just hold it at the bottom. So you're going to start with your feet around shoulder width apart, toes pointed out at a bit of an angle. From there, you're going to hinge at your knees and your waist, keeping your weight in your heels. We're just going to squat down, and then we're just going to stay down nice and low, holding this for 30 seconds, thinking about that weight in our heels, all right? 30 seconds there. After that, we're going to switch to something called apple pickers. So you have 2 options for this, because what we're going to do, we're going to plank on our side in order to do this. So first option, which is going to make it a bit less intense, rest yourself on your forearm and then swing your bottom leg underneath, making that parallel to your forearm itself. You're going to lift up, squeezing your core nice and tight. Second option, which is going to make it more intense, is to do this from your feet. You can stack your feet like I am. You can put one foot in front of the other, just like that. Either way, whichever form you're picking, you're keeping that core squeezed nice and tight, because what we're going to do in this position, keeping that core squeezed nice and tight, our upper hand here that's in the air, it's going to pick, quote, an apple, and then you're gently going to twist underneath and put it in the basket, quote, that is underneath you, all right? So it's this gentle twisting motion here, back and forth, while keeping your core squeezed nice and tight. We're going to do 10 on one side, then we'll flip over and do 10 on the other. After that, we're switching to tricep dips. So you're going to need something to drop yourself down off of. I have my ottoman here. You can use your couch, a chair, a set of stairs, whatever you have handy. What we're going to do is we're going to sit our bum on whatever thing we are using. Our hands are going to go directly beside our hips. From here, we're going to swing our bums off of whatever thing we are using, dropping ourselves down until our elbows are just above 90 degrees, pushing ourselves back up, all right? The difficulty of these is all dependent on how far your feet are from your body. If your feet are here, they're going to be easier than if your feet are out here, all right? 20 of those, and then we're back for that second time to do our second round of apple pickers, all right? So let's get started here, team, with our squat hold, 30 seconds, which I will count. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. All right, down into that squat hold, thinking about that weight in your heels the whole time. Nice, regular breaths. Holding, thinking about that weight in your heels, 10 seconds, then we'll switch to our apple pickers. And 3, 2, 1. All right, switching to our apple pickers. Remember to modify this if you need to. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And up. All right. 1, 2. Keeping that core nice and tight. Gently twisting side to side. 5. Or gently twisting up and down, I should say. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to switch sides. Here we go. Let's get into position in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2. So that gentle twist, taking that apple from above you, putting it in your basket beneath you. 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching to our tricep dips. First 20 of these. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You also kind of want to be directing your elbows backwards, okay, not out to the sides. And 8, 9, and 10. Keeping in mind, the closer your feet are to your body, the tougher these are going. No, the closer your feet are to your body, the easier these are going to be. 15, 16, almost there team, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, switching to our second round of apple pickers. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and up. All right, 1, 2, and 3. Just getting that gentle twist. Doesn't have to be a huge twist, just as long as you're moving, creating that instability. And 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching sides. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Keep going, team. Keep that core squeeze nice and tight. And 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching back to our squat hold. 30 seconds here. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Down nice and low. Keeping that weight in your heels. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. All right, 10 seconds left. Switching again back to our apple pickers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to our apple pickers. Second time, or first time in our second round, rather. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, and 3. Squeezing that core nice and tight, just that gentle twist. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching sides here, team. Switching to our opposite side in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Keep going, team. 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, tricep dips. Final 20 of these. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Keep going, team. 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Remember, the closer your feet are, the easier they're going to be. 12, 13, 14, 15, almost there, team. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, final apple pickers here, team. And then we will take a break. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6. Keep going, team. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching sides. Here we go. Final 10 per side of these. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Keep going, team. 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Awesome job there, team. Let's take this quick break. We'll grab some water, and then we'll move on to the next one. Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. And in. And out. All right. Last one here, team. We are going to start with 10 per side split squats. We are going to do 40 scissor kicks, After that, we're going to do 20 shoulder taps. Then we are back for a second time to do those 40 scissor kicks. I'll show you how to do these things, and then we will get started. So, a split squat. You're going to stand in stride position with one foot forward, and then you're back on your toes with your other foot. Keeping most of your body weight over the front of your front foot, you're going to think of this as a downward motion, dropping your center of gravity down towards that front knee, pushing up through your heel in order to stand up, all right? We're going to do all 10 on one leg first, then we're going to switch over and do all 10 on the other. After that, we are switching to scissor kicks. So, scissor kicks, we're going to lay down on our backs, hands under our bum for support. From here, we're going to kick our legs out straight. We're going to kick one foot over top of the other, switching that foot back and forth each time, just like this. Doesn't have to be a huge range of motion. You don't really have to kind of spread your feet too wide as you go back and forth, all right? Also, if you're finding being down here by the floor is a bit too much, bring your feet up. The further away your feet are from the floor, the easier these are going to be. Keep your core squeezed the whole time. Each time your feet cross is one. We are going to do 40 of those. After that, we're switching to shoulder taps. So, shoulder taps is a plank position on the floor. If you find that's really intense, feel free to stand up. Lean against something like a wall, a set of stairs, a chair. Anything that's going to have you standing up taller is going to make this easier for you, all right? So we're going to get into plank position on our hands. Our hands are going to be nice and close together. We're going to keep a nice straight line from our shoulder to our contact point with the floor. In this case, it's my knees. In this case, it's my toes. No bums in the air. Bring that bum down nice and low to give yourself that nice straight line. From there, we're just tapping our opposite shoulder with our opposite hand back and forth, all right? Keeping your hands nice and close is going to stop twisting side to side, which we want to reduce as much as possible. So nice close grip with your hands, core nice and tight, and we're just tapping that opposite shoulder. Then we are switching back to our final 40 scissor kicks, all right? So, starting with our split squat here, team, 10 per side. First round, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2. Also, if you need something to hold on to for balance, feel free to use it. Or you can widen your stance of your feet. All right, out to the side. And 9, and 10. All right, switching feet. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1. So keeping most of your weight over that front knee. 4, and 5, 6. Keep going, team. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching to our scissor kicks. First 40 of these, first round. Hands under our bums. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keeping that core squeeze nice and tight, team. The closer your feet are to the ground, the tougher these are going to be. 17, 18, 20. Over halfway through now. 7, 8, 9, 30. Almost there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. All right, switching to our shoulder taps. 20 of these. Remember to modify them if you need to. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep that core nice and tight too. Hands nice and close together. Your thumbs can almost touch. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, back to our scissor kicks. First round, second time, hands under our bums. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going, team. Keep that core squeezed nice and tight the whole time. 10, 18, 20. We're over halfway through now. 4, 5, 7, 8, 30. Almost done. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Whew. All right, switching back to our split squat. Final round, and then we're done for the day. Awesome job today, team. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going, team. 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching sides. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Keep going, team. 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to our scissor kicks. First time in our second round, hands under our bum. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3. Keep that core squeeze nice and tight, team. 8, 9, 10, 13. Again, doesn't have to be a huge spread of those feet. Can be a small range of motion. That's completely fine. 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going, team. Awesome job. 5, 6, 8, 9, 30. Almost done. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Whew. All right, switching to our shoulder taps, final 20 of these. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep that core nice and tight as well, team. Hands nice and close together. That's gonna reduce twisting side to side. 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. All right. Final scissor kicks here, team, and then we're done. Here we go. Hands under our bums. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 13. Keeping in mind, the closer your feet are to the floor, the tougher these are going to be. 20. Halfway through now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Almost done. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Whew. All right, that is it, team. We are done for the day. Thank you so much for joining me. I always appreciate you being here. Now that we are finished, please remember to check in. You can do that just below the video player here as well. If you feel comfortable with it, I would love to see your sweaty selfie on social media. You can tag me on both Facebook and Instagram at M12 Fitness Liz. All right? Thanks again so much, team, and I will see you next time.